Chad Hutchinson a call today. 912-366-7773. Again, that number, 912-366-7773. Trinity Electrical Services, located at 2317 Golden Isles West, Suite 4 in Baxley.
Looking for the perfect manufactured or modular home? Look no further. Introducing Uri's Home Center, your premier manufactured home dealer serving Georgia, Florida, and Tennessee. At Uri's Home Center, we're committed to finding you the ideal manufactured or modular home that fits your lifestyle and budget. Whether you're a first-time buyer, a growing family, or looking to downsize, we have the home for you. Call us today, 912-240-0111, or visit us on the web at uris.com. That's YUREZZ.com. Promotional offers and availability may vary. See store for details.
This is Gretchen Bailey, Appleton County Probate Judge. Appleton County has always been my home. The Appleton County Pirates have always been my hometown team. Roots are what bind a community, and they run deep in this Appleton County resident. The Appleton County Probate Court documents your roots, and with each new birth, those roots continue to grow. I desire to honor my roots by serving the citizens of Appleton County. Honor your roots this election. Make your voice heard and re-elect Gretchen Bailey, Appleton County Probate Judge.
Paid for by the candidate. You've reached Cody's cell phone. Please leave me a message after the beep and I'll call you back. Hey man, listen, I know your trailer's busted and you want to borrow mine, but I'm going to need it this weekend. So just do what I did. Go to Down to Earth Trailers in Baxley. Their parts showroom is huge. They will hook you up with everything you need to get your trailer up and running like brand new. They have a huge selection. They've been in business for over 20 years, so you know they're in it for the long haul. Give Down to Earth Trailers a call at 877-363-3007.
All right, back here in Appleton County, got an Appleton County versus West Lawrence matchup. Second time this year they will meet. We'll try to get you some lineups real quick before we do get to a first pitch. If you got the West Lawrence lineup there, Mason.
I've got the Raider lineup right here. Leading things off, number 9, Parker Bryant. He'll be doing the pitching for West Lawrence this afternoon. Batting second's number 7, the first baseman, Reed McFadden. Batting third's number 1, Caden Baggett. He'll be behind the dish at catcher today. In the cleanup spot's number 10, your left fielder, Nelson Lloyd. Batting fifth is number 24, the second baseman, Grant Baker. Batting sixth, number 12, the third baseman, Kason Pollock. Batting seventh, number 3, Jordan Hall, and he'll be patrolling center field tonight for the Raiders. Batting eighth, number 8, Jacob Solly, playing shortstop, and rounding out that West Lawrence lineup, number 14, J.J. Giles, and he'll be in right field this afternoon.
All right. And for your Pirate lineup, look like we got a few changes on here, or a couple, I should say. Leading things off will be Colin E. Watson. He's out at second base tonight. Grayson Hall will be in the 2 spot. He's out at shortstop. Jason Griffiths is going to get the start on the mound. He's batting third. In the cleanup hole will be Nate Livingston. He's behind the plate. Batting fifth will be N.J. Nance. He's out in center field. Isaac Edenfield gets the start over at first base tonight in the 6th spot. Landon Anderson will be DHing for Jack Carter, who's out in right field. Caden Walls is in left in the 8th spot, and Nolan Sykes will end things off for the Pirates. And he's over at third base. I know West Lawrence was one of the games you didn't get a chance to make it to, Mason. So it'll be your first look at them, but got some good talent on the team. Good, solid baseball team. I think I remember they went 28-5 last year, I believe it was. So
not too shabby for any classification. Leading things off this afternoon is going to be Parker Bryant. And Taft, correct me if I'm wrong, but this young man is committed and signed to play baseball at UGA.
That is correct. As that ball swung on and hit high out in the center field, N.J. Nance has got his arms out waving everybody off, makes the catch for out number 1. And, yeah, he was behind the plate in the first game that we've seen them. And I made mention several times he's one of the better catchers we've seen in a while.
Yeah, and that's going to bring Reed McFadden to the plate as the first fastball Parker Bryant sees. First pitch, matter of fact, flies out to N.J. Nance to get things started here in Appleton County.
So 1 pitch and 1 out. And now the first pitch to McFadden is a called strike. And Dason right back to where he was the last time we seen him at the Jeff Davis game, where he was very efficient, threw a lot of strikes, threw to contact, and was getting outs. And that one's in there 0-2 now.
Yeah, I think he threw 51 pitches in that Jeff Davis game, and it was a gem, Saf. It looked as good as I've seen him in a while.
Yeah, that pitch is swung on, and I'm not sure that didn't catch a piece of his hand, but he was swinging.
I believe it might have, as that one did not feel good.
Yeah, that definitely caught hand as he's going to step off towards the Pirate dugout, squats down in pain, and I'm sure that did not feel good.
Yeah, as Warren's creeping out of the dugout right there, coming to check on him, and that's just going to get worse as the night goes on. Caught him right there on the top of the hand.
Yes, it's his right hand, so that would be the one on the top of the bat. And he was trying to check his swing, but he didn't check it. It was a full swing almost.
Yeah, he ended up going around, and what we thought was the bat ended up being his hand.
Pirate trainer out to take a look at him. Give you an idea of what we're looking at here. West Lawrence is in their blue tops, white pants, blue helmets. Pirates have on a different jersey tonight, as they're in the all-white jerseys, but the lettering and the numbers are the American flag. Taking a few swings now to see if he feels okay. Just in the top half of the first, Pirates have one out on one pitch to the leadoff man. And Dason's way ahead in the count to McFadden when he gets back in the box 0-2. As we may mention, Pirates were able to get a victory against West Lawrence in the first game by a score of 15-3, but that can be a little deceiving as that game was very close going all the way into the seventh. 0-2 pitch, just a little bit outside, 1-2.
Yeah, as I remember you and I were talking, and at the end of the sixth inning, you texted me, and it was a fairly close ball game. The next text I got was about an hour later saying we had won. And Dason Griffith strikes out Mr. Reed McFadden on a fastball in the outside corner. Swung through it for strike three. That is 2 outs here in the top half of the first. So 2 up and 2 down for Dason Griffiths.
2 out, Caden Baggett the batter. Number Lloyd on
Caden Baggett, one of the Raider hitters that I remember. A lefty, puts the bat on the ball well. Up and away with the first pitch, and it misses. Baggett was 0 for 3 in that first matchup, but we've put the ball in play every at bat. And there for a called strike, 1-1.
One and one to Baggett.
Like he went change up outer half and got the call, 1-2 now.
Very good looking change up from Griffiths right there as he jumps back ahead. Baggett going to be behind the dish this afternoon for the Raiders, handling the catching duties.
1-2, didn't take the bat off his shoulder, got the call, and it's out number 3, and a 9-pitch inning for Mr. Griffiths. And that's a great start for the Pirates. We'll go into the bottom half of the first. No score. You're listening to Pirate Baseball on 96.7 The Big Wolf.
Resetting your password, unsubscribing from emails, printing anything. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with an Auto Owners Insurance independent agent, getting the right coverage for your business doesn't have to be one of them, so you can get back to more important things, like learning how that printer works. That's simple human sense.
See Rinse and Rinse Insurance, South Main Street in Baxley, or call 912-367-1479 for all your insurance needs.
Let's go for a slice. Village Pizza in Baxley has the best pizza around. Everybody knows that, but did you know they've also got a variety of delicious cheese sticks, fresh sandwiches, and barbecue and hot wings? Why not treat yourself to the lunch buffet? It's chock full of just about everything your heart and stomach desires, and it's available from 11 a.m. until 2 p.m. They've got a party room in the back, perfect for birthday parties and meetings. Village Pizza on North Main Street in Baxley, open Monday through Saturday from 11 a.m. until 9 p.m. Give Village Pizza a call, 912-367-9851.
Identify yourself.
WUFE
And W244CR.
Baxley.
I like them even better now.
The greatest hits of all time. The Big Wolf 96.7.
All right, welcome back to the bottom half of the first. No score here early. As Dason Griffiths had in a very efficient top half of the first, throwing only 9 pitches. Pirates going to bring up 1, 2, and 3, of course. Ewalts and Hall and Griffiths. And they will face Parker Bryant, the UGA commit, who we have not seen on the mound, but they consider him their ace, I do believe. I don't know what he is on the mound, but I know what he was behind the plate, and he was a very good ball player. He takes his warm-up pitches, pretty high velo. And a good breaking ball. Taking a lot more warm-up pitches than he normally would on this cold night. And we're getting to the point in the season where we can start looking at some standings and how teams in our region is doing. And we'll get to that in just a minute.
Find it on the ground. I bring you luck. Good man.
Now Colin E. Walton, the left-handed leadoff man for the Pirates, steps in to face Parker. And the first pitch fastball swung on, fouled straight back, 0-1.
Young man on the mound, I'd say high 80s, but spins it better than anybody in his class. Breaking ball, that is.
Goes back to the fastball, gets the called strike. To be on the black on the outside corner, 0-2 now. See if we see that breaking ball here. No, he goes fastball, hit high out in the air into left. And Lloyd is able to make the play for out number 1.
Going to bring up the Pirates shortstop, Grayson Hall.
Grayson Hall had a great night against West Lawrence in the first matchup. Went 3 for 3. Had an RBI to go along with it. Pretty good fastball just below the knees, but he did not get the call. 1-0.
Good-looking fastball from Bryant there. As that ball had some nice two-seam action to it.
Hit on the ground, just barely fouled down the first base line. I thought for a minute it got over the edge of the bag.
I did too there. Is it much closer than I thought it was.
And looking at Parker Bryant on the mound, Mason, I was trying to think of somebody to compare him to. I guess you can go all the way to MLB. Got the build of like a Spencer Strider.
I was thinking of a Strider or a Kimbrel, kind of low center of gravity, under 6 feet, big legs.
I notice he keeps looking at the dugout.
Yeah, and receives the signs from the catcher, but very interesting, something to pay attention to throughout the night.
2-1, and that one missed outside. Swung on and missed now, 2-2. Wind starting to kick up a little bit, blowing from right to left. Fouled straight back into the net. We'll do it again, 2-2.
Good 2-strike approach there from Hall. Not trying to do too much. Knows he got a good arm on the mound. Just try to get the barrel to it.
And the 2-2 pitch on the way from Bryant. Great breaking ball. Catches the outer half, and that is strike 3 and out number 2.
Now batting pitcher number 9, Jason Griffith.
Definitely more of a slider action on that one.
Definitely a slider action from what I think.
And the first pitch to Dason. Gets good bat on it. Hits it foul down the left field line. Actually over the Pirate hitting facility. It is a pitcher-pitcher matchup here.
Yeah, he was very early on that fastball.
Back to the slider, I believe, there. Got a swing and a miss, 0-2.
Very good-looking slider from Bryant there.
Oh-2 pitch. Tried to get him to chase. 1-2 now. The 1-2 breaking ball is a very good one. And he thought it was inside, but it came back front door and caught the plate. And that'll be out number 3. So 3 up and 3 down for both teams in the first. No score. You're listening to Pirate Baseball on 96.7, The Big Wolf.
Getting only one fuel bill a month sure saves time and money, and that's just one of the many benefits since Murray Oil and Omaha Oil have teamed up. The combined businesses mean better pricing on most petroleum products. Be sure to fill up at the convenient key pumps just off South Main Street in Baxley, where all grades of fuel are available. And now when you need diesel, they make it easy to get your DEF fluid at the same time with their convenient DEF pump, only at Omaha Oil. Murray Oil and Omaha Oil, working together to better serve you.
When should you call Lisa Pierce at the Lisa Pierce Agency in Baxley? If you drive this. If you fly this. If you ride this. Lisa Pierce is serious about protecting your business investments and toys. Stop and see Lisa Pierce at 395 West Parker Street in Baxley. Or call her at 912-367-4100. She makes it personal.
Underwritten by Farmers Truck Fire Insurance Exchanges and Affiliates. Products not available in every state.
Are you ready for a rewarding career? Georgia Allied Health Institute in Hazelhurst offers training that leads to real careers in the medical field. They offer day and evening classes as well as courses in a blended format, including on-site labs, online lectures, and externship experiences. Georgia Allied Health Institute also offers certification courses for medical professionals seeking to become eligible to test for certification. Give Georgia Allied Health Institute a call today, 770-370-7686, or visit them online at alliedhealthinst.com. Top
half of the sixth coming up. Jason Griffiths is going to be on the mound for the Pirates. I believe 4, 5, 6 due up here, Mason.
You've got Nelson Lloyd, Grant Baker, and Kason Pollock due up this inning, so 4, 5, 6 for West Lawrence.
First pitch is a fastball above the letters, 1-0. That's the second ball we've seen from Mason tonight. As that one swung on, hit off the end of the bat down the first base line, and Edenfield picks it up foul. First time we've seen Isaac at first base this year.
That it is. I'm very interested to see what he's got to offer. He's been in a few times to pinch hit, I remember, but nothing crazy. So new look at first base tonight, and a new look for this Pirate lineup a little as that fastball's fouled off right behind us into the net.
People over here trying to take my blanket, and I just ain't going to have it.
It looks like the heater's turned towards her, too. 1-2 to Lloyd.
As that pitch is swung on and missed. And Nate had to throw it down the first as it hit the dirt. And that is out number 1.
So a 2-3 put out there.
Fastball up and away. As Griffiths falls behind in the count, 1-0. He does not like that low fastball. That one looked to be right at the knees. Didn't get the call, 2-0.
It did. If it was anything, it was maybe half a ball below the knees. But good pitch from Griffiths, but didn't get it.
That one catches the outside corner now, 2-1. And that's one of those pitch locations that you want as a pitcher. Some umpires will give it to you, some won't. And if you're getting it, your trouble is there it is again. Didn't get the call, 3-1. It was a little lower.
It was. Can pitch from Griffiths, though. You want to live there if you can.
Swung on and missed, now 3-2.
So fell behind Baker, back in a full count now.
Little defensive swing, is able to foul it off into the net. Have 2-2 on the board, but it's 3-2. Yeah, it's still 3-2. He fouls another one off.
Making him work right here after a very quick and efficient first inning. Dason Griffiths has thrown as many pitches here to Baker as he did in the entire first inning. And change up for a called strike 3. What I thought was a little high, but umpire seems to like that pitch and nothing at the knees or below it. So as a Pirate pitcher, we might as well take advantage of it.
It seems to be his zone is more thighs to letters. As he definitely prefers the upper half of the zone, seems.
That's going to bring in third baseman Casey Pollock, and he swings to the first pitch he sees for strike 1.
The question where that one was, and it was right down the middle, 0-2. Griffiths has went with a heavy dose of fastballs,
which I love.
And went right back to it. And all 3 pitches never took the bat off his shoulder, and that's out number 3. Went to the bottom half of the second. No score. You're listening to Pirate Baseball on 96.7, The Big Wolf.
Nothing beats that ride home after winning the big game, especially if you're riding home in your new ride from Woody Folsom Chevrolet Buick GMC. Woody's highly trained team has been coached to get you the most car for your money and the most money for your car. Let us go to bat for you. Whether you're looking for the latest, greatest, top-of-the-line sports car or a safe, sensible SUV to take the kids to and from the game, you'll find your perfect ride when you talk to Woody. Together, let's drive to Woody Folsom Chevrolet Buick GMC in Baxley.
If you're a Class A CDL holder with at least 2 years of experience, come on out and apply to Williams Brothers Trucking. WBT cares about the safety of their employees, and they want you as a part of their family. They offer great benefits, competitive pay, 401k, health care, and hauls that will have you back home every day. We look forward to working better together with you. Williams Brothers Trucking wants to wish the Appleton County Pirate baseball team good luck this season, and go Pirates.
Welcome back. Bottom half of the second coming up. 4-5-6 due up for the Pirates, and it's been a exact opposite of what the last game was in West Lawrence. And that's one of the longest games I have attended, and this one's moving right along.
Yeah, this is taking the same path as that Jeff Davis game did when we were over in Hazelhurst, Georgia Taft. You've got two very top-notch arms on the mound for high school baseball and baseball in general. As you've got a fellow on one side, he's going to Tennessee. Then on West Lawrence, you've got Parker Bryant. He'll be up in the Classic City where he's going to be playing for the Bulldogs. So, yeah, two SEC arms going at it against each other here. And it's been, as you would expect, a very low-scoring affair, very quick baseball game so far.
You know, I've yet to figure out how I'm going to pull for Tennessee, but guess when Mr. Griffiths gets up there, we're going to have to figure it out.
Closest thing to orange I'll be wearing is a hunting vest.
First pitch to Nate Livingston. He wears it on the helmet.
Yeah, took that slider off of the helmet, off of the shoulder blade, off the helmet area. Going to have Garrison Turner coming in as a courtesy runner for Nate Livingston. Going to bring Pirate center fielder N.J. Nance to the plate. No outs here in the bottom half of the second. If you're just joining us, the score is 0-0. Nance squares around the bunt, and he bunts through that fastball from Bryant. Strike one to Nance.
Nance had a hit in the last matchup with 2 RBIs against this Raider team. Squares over the bunt again, and how he gets that down, I don't know, but it's a good one. Throw over to first in time for out number 1, but he does his job.
Very impressive defensive bunt there by Nance. That fastball was pretty much headed straight towards his face and somehow got the bat on it, bunted it in fair territory, and got the job done. Got Garrison Turner into scoring position for first baseman Isaac Edenfield.
Some little small ball action for the Pirates. Let's see if it paid off. Turner out at second. Edenfield in the box. First pitch from Bryant is a called strike 0-1.
As Taft just said, playing some small ball here is both of these arms on the mound are very good, and you got to figure whoever strikes first has a very good chance of winning this baseball game.
Fastball misses outside 1-1.
Little colder night here for baseball as we had Tuesday night.
1-1 pitch at the letters and called a strike 1-2.
Yes, he has been consistent with it.
That he has. Hey, if you know where his zone is, there's not much you can say.
There's not.
And that was about the same pitch, but he got a swing and a miss, and that'll be out number 2. As Edenfield goes down.
It's going to bring up number 4, the DH, Landon Anderson.
I haven't seen a whole lot of at-bats from Anderson this year. But he gets an opportunity to get that First Pirate run in as Turner's still out at second. Swung behind the fastball there, 0-1.
As I love the aggressive approach there from Anderson. First fastball, you see hack away, young man.
Was lunging at it a little bit, but not a bad swing. Which is the outer half, 0-2 now. And both pitchers are in the zone.
They are.
As in the strike zone. Not missing, even when they do miss, they're not missing by much. Very different from that Jeff Davis game. Up and away, 1-2. As every pitcher, I think, that got on the mound, well, not every pitcher, but the vast majority of them, that was a sloppy game from top to bottom for both teams.
It was, especially for how good both baseball teams usually play.
Swung on and hit foul and out of play.
The 1-2 is the count here to Landon Anderson. Pirate DH still 0-0. Bottom of the second here in Baxley, Georgia.
Swung on and missed, and that is strike 3 and out number 3. So bottom of the second, nothing doing. We're going to go to the top half of the third. No score. You're listening to Pirate Baseball on 96.7, The Big Wolf.
Hey y'all, this is Appin County Sheriff Mark Melton, proud supporter of our Pirate baseball team. I want to thank you for giving me the opportunity to serve you as sheriff. I'm seeking re-election and I'm counting on your vote. When it comes to serving and protecting the citizens of Appin County, my staff and I will crowd the plate and swing for the fences every single time. So help us hit a home run this election season. I'm Sheriff Mark Melton and I approve this message.
They take the pain out of propane. Sykes Propane in Baxley is here to take care of all your residential, commercial, and agricultural propane needs. Sykes Propane also sells Warming Trends fire pits, Peterson Real Fire gas logs, Renai water heaters, Generac generators, and True Flame grills and outdoor kitchens. Owners Daniel and Danny Sykes are looking forward to serving you soon. Sykes Propane, located at 2174 Hatch Parkway South in Baxley. Give them a call at 912-367-1151.
There are many ways to establish a working relationship with your bank. Let us help you find the perfect relationship here at Community Bank of Georgia. Our knowledgeable staff is committed to forming a relationship with each customer to provide a sense of unity to obtain the highest level of customer service. Whether you are opening a checking account for your children or opening your first business, experience relationship banking the way it used to be here at Community Bank of Georgia. Come see me, Perry White, or any of our courteous staff at Community Bank of Georgia at 700 West Parker Street in Baxley.
Member FDIC and an equal housing lender.
Welcome back. Top half of the third. He's looking at the box score at zeros across for everybody, as this game's moving right along. Very quick pace. Dacian Griffiths back on the mound for the Pirates here in the top of the third.
Jordan Hall steps in for West Lawrence. It'll be 7, 8, 9 due up here for the Raiders. Hall, Solly, and Giles.
Dacian seen that he liked the calls upstairs, went up there, went a little bit too high. I want to know. Swung on and missed. A little behind the fastball, 1-1. Belt high down the middle, 1-2.
Top half of the third. Your score 0-0 still.
One of the few breaking balls we've seen from Griffiths tonight. Then the dirt misses, 1-2. And yeah, I agree with you. I'm liking the steady dose of fastballs. And there's another one called strike 3. as Hall's going to go down looking.
And Jason Griffiths stays hard at work there as he sits down and another West Lawn Raider. It's going to bring up Jacob Solly, the shortstop. Fastball, which would look to catch the outside corner, but Nate Livingston was not able to hold on to it. So that is a called ball. Fastball caught the inside corner for strike one, going to even the count at 1 ball and 1 strike.
I just absolutely torched my tongue on that hot chocolate.
Man, it's good then.
As that one's hit foul and out of play, 1 and 2.
As I'm that crazy guy that asks for extra hot when I get a coffee. I don't have any.
I prefer to taste my food after.
I don't have any sense of taste left as that slider is fouled off of the third base dugout.
So 1 ball, 2 strikes, 1 out. Nobody on. Jacob Saley awaits the pitch from Griffiths. That's coming right to us. Make a play, Mason.
Oh, well, it's going to overshoot me a little.
So the 1-2 was fouled off and out of play. We'll do it again. A little better crowd here tonight than I thought we would get on this cold, windy night.
Change up that Dyson didn't get on top of right there. Sailed up in the end for ball 2.
He actually started to swing and then decided to duck out of the way. That ball is ripped in left field. Colin dives. It hits off the end of his glove. And that'll be a 1-out single for Saley.
Now, as he was sitting on that fastball from Dyson, and that will be the first hit of the baseball game for either team.
Great job by, that was actually Walls out there, I'm sorry.
Yep. Caden Walls in left. I think Collins at second base tonight.
He is. I mean, turned around there for a minute, but that was Walls' great effort.
Very good effort.
He almost made that play.
He did. It went in and out of his glove, caught the end of it. There was a snow cone that he couldn't hang on to. It's going to bring up J.J. Giles here.
Great fastball. Knee high inside corner. 0-1's your count. Very unique batting stance by Giles. He squares around the bunt now. Misses outside 1-1.
It is. I was trying to think of a Major League Baseball player that he reminded me of, and it's on the tip of my tongue, but I can't quite put a hand on it.
He holds the bat almost in front of his face, right in front of his right ear.
Looks like one of those Japanese batting stances as that ball is bunted through for strike 2. 1-2 to the West Lawrence right fielder. 0-0 is your score here in the top half of the third.
Pickoff attempt. Nothing doing as Edenfield slaps the tag on his leg. And he went back in head first. Good old ground ball would be nice here. He's going to square with 2 strikes and bunt right through it. And that'll be out number 2. Interesting call.
So that's going to flip things back over to the top. And Parker Bryant's going to step in the box.
Parker Bryant, the batter. He's batting on that.
So Bryant looking to help himself out here on the mound. solid lead over at first for Saley. Great breaking ball in there, called for a strike.
That looked good. It's one of the better breaking balls we've seen from Dason tonight.
That is a tough pitch to hit.
More of a slider action to that one as well.
Oh-1 swung on, missed. 0-2.
Slider, and then followed it up with a changeup there. Good looking pitch.
I'm going to go ahead and put my second jacket on.
Man, not the second jacket already.
If I get much colder, it'll be you talking by yourself.
That's right. You'd either be chattering as that slider misses down and away.
Got it. 1-2 to count. Runners on his way to second. Nate struggled to get it out of his glove, and it was a called strike 3, so it doesn't matter. And that'll be out number 3. So Dason does give up a hit, but no damage done. Going to go to the bottom half of the third. No score. You're listening to Pirate Baseball on 96.7 The Big Wolf.
Omaha Building Systems is proud to support our Pirates. They do bid projects and design builds from the site work to the finished project. They can assist with engineering and design to help you build to your needs while cutting unwelcome design costs. Omaha Building Systems is licensed and insured, and they've been in business for over 24 years. Owners Robert Tillman and David Barber are looking forward to hearing from you. Give Omaha Building Systems a call, 912-366-8486.
Livingston's Garage and Wrecker Service is Baxley's trusted auto repair shop. Their skilled and professional team is committed to getting you back on the road without breaking the bank. They do everything from oil changes and tire rotations to battery work and mechanic work, and they offer a 24-hour wrecker service. They even haul heavy equipment. Located on US 1 North of Baxley, Livingston's Garage, locally owned and operated. Give Livingston's Garage and Wrecker Service a call today, 367-2459. That's 367-2459.
Play ball! Woody Folsom Ford is always proud to support the Pirates. When it comes to financing, selection, service, and sales, the team at Woody Folsom Ford knows how to hit it out of the park. Round the bases to Woody Folsom Ford in Baxley and see for yourself.
Let's go!
New or pre-owned, bling or budget, big or small, Woody Folsom Ford has them all. And ask about the lifetime powertrain warranty. It all starts when you talk to Woody.
It's gone!
Go Pirates!
Bottom half of the third coming up, and I believe we have 7, 8, 9 due up.
We've got, looks like 8, 9, and 1.
8, 9, and 1. I'm sorry.
Caden Walls, Nolan Sachs, and then flipping it back over to Kyle.
Walls got his first few at-bats against West Lawrence. We was up in Dexter, Georgia. And put the ball in play every at-bat. Comes out swinging on that one, but comes up empty. As Bryant is still on the mound for the Raiders. Not a bad pitch. Catcher couldn't hold on to it as it drops on the ground in front of him, 1-1.
That same location that nobody's got all night, so I highly doubt it would have been a called strike anyways.
That's right. As Mason, we may mention a couple of times now, swung on and missed. One thing about it, Caden doesn't get cheated in the box.
No, he doesn't.
As he swings and misses, and it's now 1-2. Very aggressive hitter. Fouled off and out of play, still 1-2. Nolan Sykes waits on deck. He went with the breaking ball, got the swing and the miss, and that'll be out number 1.
And Nolan Sykes does step in the box here as Colin and Watson is now on deck. One out here in the bottom half of the third.
Good fastball. Was in the left-handed batter's box. We're both struggling with words tonight. So the 1-0 pitch. Up and in, now 2-0. One of the few times Bryant's fell behind tonight. Swung on right over our heads. And foul. Nolan in the first matchup was 1 for 1. I believe he had a hit by pitch and a couple of walks in there as well. Two-1, almost hitting 3-1. Bryant out of the line, upstairs, and it misses, and that'll be a one-out walk for Nolan Sykes.
A one-out base runner for the Pirates.
So we played small ball back in the second inning. See what we have on, if anything, here. As you mentioned earlier, against these two pitchers, every run will mean something.
That it will. Is we've yet to have a team break the ice here. Still 0-0 in the bottom half of the third.
Low and away, 1-0. As between both teams, there's only one hit on the board, and West Lawrence has it. Sykes over at first. Very conservative lead. As Bryant's going to step off the back of the mound. And I'm just curious to see if anything changes with him being in the stretch compared to the windup. First time we've seen him in the stretch tonight. Sykes was going to go, and he tripped as E. Watson's going to hit it on the ground almost like a bunt. It'll work just like a bunt, as they are able to get the out at first.
And move Nolan Sykes up 90 feet into scoring position with 2 outs. Going to bring up Grayson Hall.
And I believe that was going to be a hit and run, and Sykes stumbled over at first. So Pirates do have a runner in scoring position for the second inning in a row. We're not able to do anything back in the second. See if we can do any in the third. Grayson Hall will have sent. Breaking ball swung on and hit foul and out of play. That was a good swing on a very good breaking ball.
Yes, tight slider there from Bryant. Hall saw it all the way to the bat. Fouled it over the first base dugout.
And that's what you like to see. We've took some bad swings at times on some sliders, breaking balls, change-ups. He stayed in on that one, just missed it. 0-1 fastball. Fouled off in almost the identical spot. And he's behind 0-2. So no balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, runner at second, no score, bottom of the third. And the fastball catches the outside corner, and Hall goes down looking, and that'll be out number 3. Going to go to the top half of the fourth. Still no score. You're listening to Pirate Baseball on 96.7 The Big Wolf.
Trinity Electrical Services is proud to provide the absolute best in industrial and commercial lighting. Folks from all around trust Trinity. They set the industry standard in industrial and commercial contracting work, including sports field lighting and airfield construction. Give owner Chad Hutchinson a call today. 912-366-7773. Again, that number, 912-366-7773. Trinity Electrical Services, located at 2317 Golden House West, Suite 4 in Baxley.
Looking for the perfect manufactured or modular home? Look no further. Introducing Uri's Home Center, your premier manufactured home dealer serving Georgia, Florida, and Tennessee. At Uri's Home Center, we're committed to finding you the ideal manufactured or modular home that fits your lifestyle and budget. Whether you're a first-time buyer, a growing family, or looking to downsize, we have the home for you. Call us today, 912-240-0111, or visit us on the web at uris.com. That's YUREZZ.com. Promotional offers and availability may vary. See store for details.
This is Gretchen Bailey, Appleton County Probate Judge. Appleton County has always been my home. The Appleton County Pirates have always been my hometown team. Roots are what bind a community, and they run deep in this Appleton County resident. The Appleton County Probate Court documents your roots, and with each new birth, those roots continue to grow. I desire to honor my roots by serving the citizens of Appleton County. Honor your roots this election. Make your voice heard and re-elect Gretchen Bailey, Appleton County Probate Judge.
Paid for by the candidate. You've reached Cody's cell phone. Please leave me a message after the beep and I'll call you back. Hey man, listen, I know your trailer's busted and you want to borrow mine, but I'm going to need it this weekend. So just do what I did. Go to Down to Earth Trailers in Baxley. Their parts showroom is huge. They will hook you up with everything you need to get your trailer up and running like brand new. They have a huge selection. They've been in business for over 20 years, so you know they're in it for the long haul. Give Down to Earth Trailers a call at 877-363-3007.
All right, back here, top half of the fourth, as 2, 3, and 4 due up for the Raiders. Going to face Dason Griffiths, and the first pitch to McFadden misses. 1-0. And that one's low and away. Looked like Dason lost his footing on the mound a little bit. Also, one of the few counts that Dason fell way behind in. Swing and a miss there, 2-1.
Yeah, both pitchers are just in a zone tonight, Taff.
They are.
If you love a pitcher's duel, this is fun baseball to watch as that fastball swung through for strike 2.
So worked it back to 2-2 and got the called strike 3 on the fastball, outer half for out number 1.
It's going to bring up catcher Kate. Oh. It's going to bring up Caden Baggett, the catcher.
And Griffiths from the windup goes off speed first pitch, gets the call.
Good change up there from Dason, as he's got a very good feel for that circle change tonight.
He's got a fastball in a pretty good spot, but we figured out you're not going to get that call if it's 1-1. And that one probably was on it his own. There's a little fight me off swing there, hitting off the Pirate hitting facility. Foul.
It's way ahead of Baggett here.
No score, top half of the fourth. Goes breaking ball, misses outside, 2-2.
Shout out to my little brother. I never brag on him, but he just brought his big brother some hot chocolate.
Mr. Merrick. Good fastball. Went inside corner to the lefty Baggett and got the call. And several strikeouts by way of looking.
Oh, yeah. And let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 looking.
I didn't realize it was that many. That one's hit foul and over our head.
As that strikeout right there was number 10 on the night for Dason.
Swung on and missed. 0-2. And that's 10 strikeouts, and we're in the top of the fourth.
That is right. For you mathematicians out there, that's only 12 available outs. And that was a very good circle change that he almost brought back into the back door there.
Well, that would be, 10 of 11?
Yes.
So only one out is coming by way of not being a strikeout, I should say, if I got tongue-tied. And there's going to be another strikeout, as Nate Livingston's going to have to throw it down to first, and he does so easily for out number 3. So that was number 11?
That's right.
11 out of 12 have come by way of strikeout. Going to go to the bottom half of the fourth. No score. You're listening to Pirate Baseball on 96.7 The Big Wolf.
Untangling your headphones, finding the right remote, saying goodbye to your favorite shirt that hasn't fit in 10 years. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with Auto Owners, insurance doesn't have to be one of them. Auto Owners works with independent agents who live in your community and answer when you call, so you can worry about more important things, like finding a new favorite shirt. That's simple human sense.
See Rents and Rents Insurance on South Main Street in Baxley or call 912-367-1479 for all your insurance needs.
Everyone at South Georgia Insurance Associates wants to wish the Appling County Pirate baseball team a fantastic season. South Georgia Insurance Associates is an independent agency bringing the best in auto, agribusiness, recreational vehicle, church, flood, and business insurance to Baxley and surrounding areas. They work with many different insurance companies to find a plan that's perfect for you. You can learn more about the services and resources that South Georgia Insurance Associates offers and request a quote online at sgiainsurance.com. That's sgiainsurance.com. Go Pirates! Getting only one fuel bill a month sure saves time and money, and that's just one of the many benefits since Murray Oil and Omaha Oil have teamed up. The combined businesses mean better pricing on most petroleum products. Be sure to fill up at the convenient key pumps just off South Main Street in Baxley, where all grades of fuel are available. And now when you need diesel, they make it easy to get your DEF fluid at the same time with their convenient DEF pump, only at Omaha Oil. Murray Oil and Omaha Oil, working together to better serve you.
When should you call Lisa Pierce at the Lisa Pierce Agency in Baxley? If you drive this. If you fly this. If you ride this. Lisa Pierce is serious about protecting your business investments and toys. Stop and see Lisa Pierce at 395 West Parker Street in Baxley. Or call her at 912-367-4100. She makes it personal.
Underwritten by Farmers Truck Fire Insurance Exchanges and Affiliates. Products not available in every state.
Dason Griffiths in the box in the bottom half of the fourth to lead things off. Swings at the first pitch and hits a little cue shot foul to the backstop.
3-4-5 due up for your Pirates. Still 0-0 here in the bottom half of the fourth. Moving right along here in Baxley, Georgia tonight.
0-1 breaking pitch outside 1-1. It looks like the wind's trying to shift a little bit, blowing straight in from center field. Well, it's going from right to left. That flag's pointing right at us at times. Good fastball. I thought it was a little out, but fairly good pitch, 1-2. The catcher had to reach. 1-2 swung on and missed, and that'll be strikeout number 7 for Mr. Bryant.
They're going back and forth.
They are. Dason sitting at 11. Bryant is at 7. That's 18 strikeouts combined in the bottom of the fourth.
Yeah, we're not even to 4 complete here.
Nate Livingston steps in, got hit by a pitch in his first at bat. Nothing new to Nate.
As he's a ball magnet and wears it better than anybody.
As he hits one high and deep out into the left field, and I believe the wind just killed that ball. And the left fielder, Lloyd, is able to make the catch. And that's out number 2. And I think the sound off of the bat fooled me there.
As the ball traveled a little further than I thought it would have.
NJ Nance going to be the hitter. I have Bryant at 44 pitches unofficially. So he's been very efficient as well.
As these strikeouts are nice, but at the end of the day, they do run that pitch count up just a tad.
Breaking ball. Low and away, 1-0.
As yes, Taft, this is a very deceiving cold night.
What did you have Nance at in his first at bat? Make sure I got my scorebook correct.
Sack bunt. Fastball is headed straight towards him, and we're still trying to figure out how he got it down.
I wish my memory was as good as the first person that comes to mind is on this coaching staff, Coach Kyle Miller. I'm telling you, he's got a memory like a whatever's got a good memory. He's
like
got
an elephant.
Man. Ask him something from 10 years ago in a baseball game, he can remember it. So 3-0 the count now. Nance way ahead. That one catches the inside corner, 3-1. And here's a question for you, Mason, and it's an argument that's been had in baseball for many, many, many years. A 3-0 count. Take or don't take. You have some that hate it, some that love it.
I can be on either side of the fence there as that fastball is right down the middle for called strike 2. But, yes, going back to the question you asked, I guess the typical answer would be obviously if he's seeing the ball well, I'm going to give him the green light. As that fastball spouted off down the right field line, it's going to get down in play, but against the fence. But, yeah, I can see it either way, and I'll stand by it either way, but I do like the aggressive mentality a little more. But at the same time, if you're struggling to hit it as a team, base runners are what you need.
Well, 100%. If Nance hits one off the end of the bat over to the first baseman, he's going to be able to field and take one step to his left and touch the bag for out number 3. So we're going to go to the top half of the 5th. No score. You're listening to Pirate Baseball on 96.7, the Big Wolf.
Are you ready to make the change to a career that empowers you to make a difference? Georgia Allied Health Institute in Hazelhurst is training students for high-paying, in-demand jobs that matter. They offer programs including patient care technician, ultrasound technician, phlebotomy technician, dialysis technician, medical assistant, and certified nursing assistant. They also offer a prep course for RN students who need to prepare for the NCLEX. Give Georgia Allied Health Institute a call today, 770-370-7686, or visit them online at alliedhealthinst.com.
Nothing beats that ride home after winning the big game, especially if you're riding home in your new ride from Woody Folsom Chevrolet Buick GMC. Woody's highly trained team has been coached to get you the most car for your money and the most money for your car. Let us go to bat for you. Whether you're looking for the latest, greatest, top-of-the-line sports car or a safe, sensible SUV to take the kids to and from the game, you'll find your perfect ride when you talk to Woody. Together, let's drive to Woody Folsom Chevrolet Buick GMC in Baxley.
If you're a Class A CDL holder with at least 2 years of experience, come on out and apply to Williams Brothers Trucking. WBT cares about the safety of their employees, and they want you as a part of their family. They offer great benefits, competitive pay, 401k, health care, and hauls that will have you back home every day. We look forward to working better together with you. Williams Brothers Trucking wants to wish the Appleton County Pirate baseball team good luck this season, and go Pirates.
Identify yourself. WUFE and W244CR. Bexley.
I like them even better now.
The greatest hits of all time. The Big Wolf 96.7.
I'm about to lose my partner to my left here, because if he tries to throw another spider on me, that's what's going to happen.
Got Grant Baker up in the box for West Lawrence. As that fastball is foul tip into Nate Livingston's glove for strike one. Circle change misses outside for ball one.
So we got a 1-1 count from Griffith. As that one's hit high in the air down the left field line, it's going to stay in play, but will Walls have a shot? He will not.
He's going to run the count to 1 ball and 2 strikes.
There have been a ton of counts that both pitchers have just been ahead in the count. You've seen the result if you just look at the strikeout count on the stats. Another one hit foul over the Pirate hitting facility.
So we'll do it again here. 1 ball and 2 strikes to Grant Baker.
One-two breaking ball swung on and missed, and that'll be out number 1 by way of a strikeout.
As that puts Dason Griffiths at a healthy dozen. Going to bring up Jordan Hall. Well, I apologize, Cason Pollock. Then Jordan Hall's on deck. Got ahead there, Tap.
And there's another one that went to swing the bat, and it catches him in the hand. Let's see what they call. Did he go all the way around, or are they going to call this a hit by pitch?
I believe they're going to call it a hit by pitch.
And I think Coach Griffiths wants an explanation, as I think it was very close.
It was much closer than you think.
And what was interesting, I don't think we even asked for help.
We didn't. Nobody did.
And first of all, hopefully Pollock is okay,
as that is a painful way to get first base.
Yeah. Anytime you got your hand on the bat and the ball, and there's nowhere for the hand to go,
it just sandwiches that hand right between the ball and the bat.
You get hit in the elbow or something, you can help cushion that a little bit, you know. But with the hand, there's just nowhere for it to go.
As it looks like he's actually going to come out of the game.
Not what you want to see. Hopefully it's a courtesy or a pinch runner of some sort, but number 11 will get the call.
Yeah, hopefully it'll just be a re-entry.
And that'll be Pierce. Roderick Pierce will be the new runner over at first.
It's going to bring up Jordan Hall.
Well, they're only the second base runner of the night for Dason.
Jordan Hall, the batter taking Solly on deck.
We're in the top half of the 5th. No runs on 1 hit for West Lawrence. No runs on no hits for the Pirates. It's definitely been a pitcher's duel. So right-handed Jordan Hall. This is a first pitch fastball as the umpire put his hand up and pulled it back down.
He did, as that is the pitch he likes.
So 1-0's the count. He seriously thought about it.
He did. You got a big hole in the 5-6 right there. You'd like to see Nolan Sykes shade Grayson Hall if you were Dason on the mound. If he does get in the line, just give it to him. And that fastball catches the hitter.
They're going to call that one foul.
And it was foul as he did offer at that ball.
I would agree with you.
As the hand is considered a part of the bat. In a swing, if you do not swing, then therefore you're granted first base.
As the West Lawrence coach comes down to the home plate umpire, and now he's going to walk out to the field umpire, and they're going to have a conversation. So as I said, no runs on one hit for West Lawrence, and no runs on no hits for the Pirates, top half of the fifth, and we did get the foul ball call.
It's a good call by the umpires.
I agree. West Lawrence fans don't care for it, but I'm with you on this one.
As I can feel the wind and the cold air hitting my legs as his ankle socks were not to move.
Yeah, that probably was not a good idea, just like it wasn't a good idea to wear ankle socks down there in Savannah when we went.
I'm saying that story up.
Oh, they figured out that I did not have on high socks.
As Dason Griffith snaps a pickoff throw over to first.
As I was covered everywhere else on my body, and one of the fans actually brought us some no-nats.
Miss Emmy Watson was looking after us right there.
Swung on and missed, now 1-2. Still a runner over at first and Pierce for the Raiders. 1 ball, 2 strikes, and 1 out. And a breaking ball to Hall is called for strike number 3.
Good looking breaking ball from Dason there. Gets Hall looking. Gonna bring up shortstop Jacob Solly. I'm curious, you were at that game in West Lawrence. How did they pronounce that young man's last name?
I asked a parent from West Lawrence. They told me Saley. But then, as the runner is on his way to second, here comes the throw from Nate. He is not going to be in time. So West Lawrence is going to have a runner in scoring position. And then I heard over the intercom how you just pronounced it. So it confused me.
And that pitch was a called strike on the stolen base.
So we do apologize if we pronounce it incorrectly for anybody listening from West Lawrence. 0-1 pitched. Breaking ball had him fooled. We've been getting that call in that part of the zone, but we did not that time.
We have. That one was just a hair high.
Wind picking up again. The 1-1 pitch from Griffiths. From the stretch. He goes breaking ball again. Misses up and in. Had to duck out of the way. I believe Tyson just crossed that 70 pitch mark. 2 balls, 1 strike, 2 outs, runner out at second. No score here, top of the 5th. Swung on and missed. 2-2 now. Went back to the fastball.
Yeah, hasn't any at all. I have not. The only fastball that I was told what the velo on it was 88.
2-2 pitch. He went change up, and that's going to get away from Nate and all the way to the backstop. And Pierce is going to move up to third.
So first run of the ball game is standing 90 feet away. And 3-2 count here to Solly.
And the pitch. Up and away. And that'll be a 2-out walk and put them at the corners for West Lawrence. And I believe that'll bring up the 9-hole hitter.
That will. It's going to be J.J. Giles.
Struck out in his first at-bat. He's the one that actually bunted on strike 3 and came up empty.
He did.
First real threat for West Lawrence. Fastball swung on and missed, 0-1. Favored the inside half of the plate. In a first and third situation.
First one of the game for the Raiders.
Oh, 1 way behind the fastball, 0-2. I believe I might have to show him that again.
Yeah, I'd have to run it up there again. Let her high, make it look good.
See if Dason can add to that strikeout tally. And the 0-2 pitch. He did go fastball, got the swing and the miss for out number 3. And we'll go to the bottom half of the 5th. No score. You're listening to Pirate Baseball on 96.7 The Big Wolf.
Hey, y'all, this is Appleton County Sheriff Mark Melton, proud supporter of our Pirate baseball team. I want to thank you for giving me the opportunity to serve you as sheriff. I'm seeking re-election, and I'm counting on your vote. When it comes to serving and protecting the citizens of Appleton County, my staff and I will crowd the plate and swing for the fences every single time. So help us hit a home run this election season. I'm Sheriff Mark Melton, and I approve this message.
They take the pain out of propane. Sykes Propane in Baxley is here to take care of all your residential, commercial, and agricultural propane needs. Sykes Propane also sells Warming Trends fire pits, Peterson Real Fire gas logs, Renai water heaters, Generac generators, and True Flame grills and outdoor kitchens. Owners Daniel and Danny Sykes are looking forward to serving you soon. Sykes Propane, located at 2174 Hatch Parkway South in Baxley. Give them a call at 912-367-1151.
There are many ways to establish a working relationship with your bank. Let us help you find the perfect relationship here at Community Bank of Georgia. Our knowledgeable staff is committed to forming a relationship with each customer to provide a sense of unity to obtain the highest level of customer service. Whether you are opening a checking account for your children or opening your first business, experience relationship banking the way it used to be here at Community Bank of Georgia. Come see me, Perry White, or any of our courteous staff at Community Bank of Georgia at 700 West Parker Street in Baxley.
Member FDIC and an equal housing lender.
All right, welcome back. Looks like Parker Bryant will still be on the mound for the West Lawrence Raiders.
Going to have 6, 7, and 8 do it for the Pirates here.
As Isaac Edenfield going to get his second look at Bryant tonight.
Went down on strikes to first at bat.
I'm sure Isaac would like to get it going.
As the rest of this Pirate team would as well.
Called strike one, as I think we said before. Man, he was a big bat in the playoffs last year and even late region play.
I'd say he's one of the hotter sticks on the team at the time, Taff.
100%. Same pitch is a called strike, 0-2.
And now that I've seen a lot of this Bryant kid, Parker Bryant, not crazy velo, but he throws a very heavy fastball with a lot of movement. As I would not be surprised to see him work up in the high 80s, maybe 90, 91, but the movement he's got on every pitch is what makes him much better than he appears.
And he spots very well. When his catcher sets up, he's there.
He's not missing.
Good breaking ball, got the called strike 3 as Edenfield goes down looking for out number 1.
And, yeah, 3 pitches like that, and that's why UGA wants him. Very sharp slider. Slider's definitely his best pitch.
So Anderson 0 for 1 on the night, looking for his first hit tonight.
Looking for the Pirates' first hit tonight.
That's a good point. He didn't expect to swing, but it was a called strike anyway.
We'll go ahead and talk about this one all we want.
Yeah, we got to break this juju.
Yeah.
Oh, 1 up and in, 1-1. No score, bottom of the 5th. I'd rather not wait till the 7th like we did the last time we seen this team. 1-1's too far out now, 2-1. And there's not been many pitches that he just missed the zone badly.
I agree. Yes, he's been around the zone all night. And when he does miss, it's barely out of the zone.
And that one, again, just a little bit outside now, 3-1. And this will be pitch number 60 unofficially. Big swing, but he comes up empty now, 3-2.
Very healthy hack from Landon Anderson there. Now this is another young man that does not get cheated in the box.
Swung on and just did get a piece of it and fouled it into the backstop. As Caden Walls awaits on deck.
Great approach here by Landon Anderson. Got 2 strikes on him, choking up on the bat.
And that one almost got a piece of him, and that'll be ball 4.
Get something going here for the Pirates. As Landon Anderson's another ball player that I'm pretty excited about all around. Once he gets healthy, nice arm to add them onto the mound as well. Big frame. I'll run it up there, 84, 85 miles an hour. Only a sophomore. He's going to bring in Caden Walls as he squares around the bunt.
Gets a piece of the bunt,
and they just picked off this one down at first. That they did.
As Walls squared around, fouled it off into the... I thought he fouled it off.
He did. He fouled it off square into the catcher's glove. Therefore, live ball steal when catcher followed through with it and threw a strike down to first. Got Landon Anderson.
So it was a good throw by the catcher, Baggett.
So any momentum that the Pirates had is now spoiled.
Now we've got to start some more of it. And the 1-1 pitch is, I guess, low in the zone.
That's a good pitch.
It is. But he's not called it all night. I mean, and I had to him there, he's been consistent. 2-1. Now he catches the outside corner. Now 2-2. And umpire actually tried to ring him up there.
He did, and then corrected himself, and then by it was 3 balls and 2 strikes.
2-2 foul ball. You've seen a bunch of them hit right towards the concession stand tonight. As if there's a positive in this inning, we've made Bryant throw some pitches. Good breaking ball, but a better swing by Walls to keep it in, or stay alive, I should say. As he was able to foul it off. And we'll do it again at 2-2.
Deuce is wild out there on the board to have 2 balls. 2 strikes, 2 outs here in the bottom of the 5th.
And there's a good hard ground ball hit over to the second baseman. He fields it cleanly and flips over to first in time for out number 3. So nothing doing for the Pirates in the bottom half of the 5th. Going to the top half of the 6th, no score. You're listening to Pirate Baseball on 96.7 The Big Wolf.
Omaha Building Systems is proud to support our Pirates. They do bid projects and design builds from the site work to the finished project. They can assist with engineering and design to help you build to your needs while cutting unwelcome design costs. Omaha Building Systems is licensed and insured, and they've been in business for over 24 years. Owners Robert Tillman and David Barber are looking forward to hearing from you. Give Omaha Building Systems a call, 912-366-8486.
Livingston's Garage and Wrecker Service is Baxley's trusted auto repair shop. Their skilled and professional team is committed to getting you back on the road without breaking the bank. They do everything from oil changes and tire rotations to battery work and mechanic work, and they offer a 24-hour wrecker service. They even haul heavy equipment. Located on US 1 north of Baxley. Livingston's Garage, locally owned and operated. Give Livingston's Garage and Wrecker Service a call today, 367-2459. That's 367-2459.
Play ball! Woody Folsom Ford is always proud to support the Pirates. When it comes to financing, selection, service, and sales, the team at Woody Folsom Ford knows how to hit it out of the park. Round the bases to Woody Folsom Ford in Baxley and see for yourself.
Let's go!
New or pre-owned, bling or budget, big or small, Woody Folsom Ford has them all. And ask about the lifetime powertrain warranty. It all starts when you talk to Woody.
It's gone!
Go Pirates!
Trinity Electrical Services is proud to provide the absolute best in industrial and commercial lighting. Folks from all around trust Trinity. They set the industry standard in industrial and commercial contracting work, including sports field lighting and airfield construction. Give owner Chad Hutchinson a call today, 912-366-7773. Again, that number, 912-366-7773. Trinity Electrical Services, located at 2317 Golden House West, Suite 4 in Baxley.
Going into the top half of the 6th, and hadn't been a whole lot of action unless you like a pitcher's duel. 0-0 is your score.
Yep, 1-2-3 do it for West Lawrence. Parker Bryant to lead things off, and Jason Griffiths let a changeup out of his hand and missed high.
The 1-0 pitch on the way. Big swing, hits it off the end of the bat and foul. So 1-1 your count to the Raider leadoff hitter. Not a bad breaking ball, missed low and out.
Good breaking ball. If you do want to miss with the one, that's where you want to miss at. Especially with Bryant in the box, you leave one hanging. He very well could put the Raiders on top.
Another one he was out front of, now 2-2.
Change up, Bryant's front shoulder flew all the way out, barely caught the Ball with the end of the bat there. Another cue shot, as I believe that's the second or third one he's actually hit tonight.
Yeah, we've attacked him with a lot of changeups.
Kept him off balance.
Goes breaking ball there. And it's in the dirt now, 3-2. And the payoff pitch.
That is a very good pitch that neither pitcher's got. And like we'll say, we'll continue to give credit to that home plate umpire for not deviating away from what he has been calling all game. But that is a very good pitch from Dason.
Just a half a ball under the knees on the outer half. But as you said, been very, very consistent. And we say all the time, we can't fuss too much about that.
No, we can't.
You'd love to get that call, but
if you know what he's calling and he's consistent with it all game, hey, tip the cap and you adjust as you need to and move along. So a leadoff base runner for West Lawrence here in the top half of the sixth.
Good lead over at first. As I believe we got a pinch runner for the pitcher, as that one's upstairs, 1-0.
And Reed McFadden, the first baseman, was actually squaring around the bunt there as we are getting late. So West Lawrence doing the same thing the Pirates were doing earlier, trying to play a little small ball and manufacture that first run of the baseball game.
I believe the courtesy runner is number 30, Stanley. Jaden Stanley, as that one's bunted into the net foul.
Livingston goes out, gets everything squared away with Dason, make sure they're on the same page.
West Lawrence coach calls out his numbers. See if we have anything on here. Potentially another bunt, hit and run situation. One or the other, I should say. Solid lead over at first. Pick off attempt. If the throw would have been on line and not high, we may have a chance to get him there.
We do have a chance there, I believe, if the throw's on target. But, yes, back to his lead at first. He's got a very healthy one. Probably a body length and a half, close to 2.
1-1 runners in motion. Throw down from Nate is a great one. And he's out.
Great throw from Nate there, as the runner did get a very good jump. Nate Livingston got it out of his glove quickly. Threw him out by about a step.
And the pitch was a called strike. To the two-hole hitter, McFadden. And a 1-2 pitch. Called strike 3. And that'll be out number 2.
It's going to bring up Caden Baggett.
Leadoff man gets on, which you don't usually want. And Mason's able to, I should say the Pirates are able to find their way out. And that pitch is hit hard out into the left center field gap. Caden Walls is on the run, and he pulls it in on a full sprint for out number 3. A well-hit ball, but great play by Walls out in left field. And that'll be the third out of the inning. Bottom of the 6th coming up. No score. You're listening to Pirate Baseball on 96.7 The Big Wolf.
Looking for the perfect manufactured or modular home? Look no further. Introducing Uri's Home Center, your premier manufactured home dealer serving Georgia, Florida, and Tennessee. At Uri's Home Center, we're committed to finding you the ideal manufactured or modular home that fits your lifestyle and budget. Whether you're a first-time buyer, a growing family, or looking to downsize, we have the home for you. Call us today, 912-240-0111, or visit us on the web at uris.com. That's YUREZZ.com. Promotional offers and availability may vary. See store for details.
This is Gretchen Bailey, Appleton County Probate Judge. Appleton County has always been my home. The Appleton County Pirates have always been my hometown team. Roots are what bind a community, and they run deep in this Appleton County resident. The Appleton County Probate Court documents your roots, and with each new birth, those roots continue to grow. I desire to honor my roots by serving the citizens of Appleton County. Honor your roots this election. Make your voice heard and re-elect Gretchen Bailey, Appleton County Probate Judge.
Paid for by the candidate. You've reached Cody's cell phone. Please leave me a message after the beep and I'll call you back. Hey man, listen, I know your trailer's busted and you want to borrow mine, but I'm going to need it this weekend. So just do what I did. Go to Down to Earth Trailers in Baxley. Their parts showroom is huge. They will hook you up with everything you need to get your trailer up and running like brand new. They have a huge selection. They've been in business for over 20 years, so you know they're in it for the long haul. Give Down to Earth Trailers a call at 877-363-3007.
Resetting your password, unsubscribing from emails, printing anything. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with an Auto Owners Insurance independent agent, getting the right coverage for your business doesn't have to be one of them, so you can get back to more important things, like learning how that printer works. That's simple human sense.
See Rinse and Rinse Insurance, South Main Street in Baxley, or call 912-367-1479 for all your insurance needs.
Welcome back. Parker Bryant still on the mound for the bottom half of the sixth. And the Pirates are going to bring up 9-1 and 2. Nolan Sykes, Colin Ewalts, and Grayson Hall here in this half of the inning. No score.
Prime opportunity for the Pirates to jump ahead right here and then get 3 quick ones in the top half of the 7th, and we can go home, Taft.
That you won't have to argue with me about if there's a heater involved. As that one misses 1-0.
I'll be sure to thank the good Lord for that seat warmer in my truck when I get in it.
Oh, yeah. Good fastball from Bryant. Outside corner, 1-1. That one's going to miss low and out. And Nolan's ahead, 2-1. Still no official at bat on the night.
Wow. And see, that one's square off the end of the bat.
Yeah, I don't think you can hit it any more off the end than that.
Tip of the cap to all the fans that have stuck around.
So 2-2 the count. Brian out of the line. Breaking ball is a good one and called for strike 3. Knee-high slider.
Very good-looking pitch.
Just on the outside corner. Now a left-handed Colin Ewaltson. Looking for the Pirates' first hit on the night. One must have missed just out. As Ewaltson's ahead 1-0. This will be pitch number 75 for Parker Bryant.
Parker Bryant been very efficient as well.
A little behind the fastball. 1-1. sets up outside, and Colin hits one down the left field line, and that's going to be fair and into the corner. With Colin's speed, it's for sure a double. And he's going to be standing up easily with a one out for the Pirates, and there's the first hit we were looking for.
And what a time for it there. Colin Walton coming up with a big one-out double down the left field line. Put the first run of the game and what would be a very big go-ahead run here in the bottom half of the sixth. Pirates with a prime opportunity at probably the best spot in the lineup here to do it. You're at the top, 1, 2, 3. Colin and Watson set the table for Grayson Hall and Dason. See if they can get this run in.
So Bryant had the no-hitter going into the sixth. But it is no more.
So 5 1/3. No-hit baseball spoiled by Colin Watson. One-out double down the left field line.
And that ball's going to be hit on the ground over to the third baseman. He fields on the run, throws across. In time, says the umpire.
What a call.
Wow.
Good play by the third baseman coming across. Very slow, chopping baseball. Picked it up. Had to make a very accurate, hard throw to get the fast tall, and he does by half a step according to the umpire in the field. So it looks like it's going to take a 2-out hit, pass ball, and it's not going to be from Jason Griffiths as they are going to put him on. Very smart call by the coach there.
So the intentional walk is going to bring up Nate Livingston. And yeah, that's a tough call at first, but hey, it's part of baseball. As coach is going to come out, and we may get a pitching change. Not sure, unless we just want to talk about the first and third situation.
I think we're going to break up a little of the momentum and talk about the first and third, as West Lawrence head coach is going to ride with his horse right here. His ace, Parker Bryant. I don't expect him to come out, but anything is possible.
Well, I just seen him point at the second baseman, and that's what made me think that.
Yeah.
Because I didn't see anybody else moving at the time. But I believe you are correct.
So Pirates still in a good spot.
You got one of these Pirate leaders in the box that's been in some big situations in years past.
Senior Nate Livingston.
Parker Bryant going to go from the stretch. And the first pitch to Nate. He chooses a slider, misses.
More times than not, that pitch is probably a called strike, but once again, been very consistent tonight. Great job by the home plate umpire picking his own early in the game and sticking to it.
One 1-0 pitch. Goes right back to it, and it misses outside now 2-0. I think that was a pretty close pitch that might have went in our favor.
Two 2-0 to the Pirate catcher. You've got runners at first and third. Colin Watson on third base. Moving up on the fielder's choice by Grayson Hall, and then Jason was intentionally walked. Fastball, same location, misses for ball 3, as this umpire is not going to budge.
So 3-0 the count, no score. Pirates threatening. As they call that ball 4, and if the catcher catches that ball, he probably calls that a strike.
Very good possibility, but that's 4 straight. We're possibly going to get a courtesy runner here from Nate.
You are correct.
And it's going to be our main man, Mr. Garrison Turner.
And NJ Nance will be your hitter. Looking to put the Pirates ahead. Bases full of Pirates. Bottom of the 6th. No score. First pitch to Nance is a fastball belt high down the middle, called strike 1.
As that is a tough one. You just watched him throw 4 straight, but like we said, those 4 were not big misses.
They were not, as that one's fouled off and out of play, and Nance is quickly behind 0-2.
Hey, bud, you got it 9.
And this is good baseball, Taft.
It is.
Early in the year, playoff atmosphere baseball from two very good baseball programs. Cold weather got me chattering.
0-2, hit high in the air out into left field. The left fielder gets under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. So the Pirates are going to leave them loaded. Nothing doing, bottom half of the 6th. Still no score. You're listening to Pirate Baseball on 96.7 The Big Wolf.
Let's go for a slice. Village Pizza in Baxley has the best pizza around. Everybody knows that, but did you know they've also got a variety of delicious cheese sticks, fresh sandwiches, and barbecue and hot wings? Why not treat yourself to the lunch buffet? It's chock full of just about everything your heart and stomach desire, and it's available from 11 a.m. until 2 p.m. They've got a party room in the back, perfect for birthday parties and meetings. Village Pizza on North Main Street in Baxley, open Monday through Saturday from 11 a.m. until 9 p.m. Give Village Pizza a call, 912-367-9851.
Getting only one fuel bill a month sure saves time and money, and that's just one of the many benefits since Murray Oil and Omaha Oil have teamed up. The combined businesses mean better pricing on most petroleum products. Be sure to fill up at the convenient key pumps just off South Main Street in Baxley, where all grades of fuel are available. And now when you need diesel, they make it easy to get your DEF fluid at the same time with their convenient DEF pump, only at Omaha Oil. Murray Oil and Omaha Oil, working together to better serve you.
When should you call Lisa Pierce at the Lisa Pierce Agency in Baxley? If you drive this. If you fly this. If you ride this. Lisa Pierce is serious about protecting your business investments and toys. Stop and see Lisa Pierce at 395 West Parker Street in Baxley. Or call her at 912-367-4100. She makes it personal.
Underwritten by Farmers Truck Fire Insurance Exchanges and Affiliates. Products not available in every state.
All righty, welcome back here to the graveyard, as they've been calling it. It looks like we've got a pitching change on the mound. Mr. Jared Dean's going to come in and relieve Dason Griffiths from a very good outing. Looks like Dason's going to slide right over to third. Still got Grayson Hall at shortstop. Nolan Sykes is going to take over duties at second base now, and Colin Waldson's going to slide into right field. So you've got Walls in left, Nance in center. Walton slides out to right. You've got Dason Hall, Nolan Sykes, Isaac Edenfield around the horn. And Mr. Jared Dean is going to be your new Pirate arm on the mound. So here we are, top half of the 7th. 0-0 still your score.
First pitch from Dean is a called strike. 4, 5, 6 due up for West Lawrence here in the top half of the 7th. Dean steps off the back of the mound. As Jared comes in, and he's got to go right through the meat of the order. And that will hit off the end of the bat out towards Dason at third. He fields, throws a strike to Edenfield for out number 1.
So it's going to bring up Grant Baker with 1 out.
And that ball's going to be hit over to Grayson Hall at short. Throw on the backhand fields. And throws it to first, not in time.
Great play from Hall, and an even better stretch from Edenfield there as he was stretched all the way out. great job of going into the 5-6 hole there. That ball almost handcuffed Grayson Hall and was able to recover and field it on the backhand, and very strong throw across the diamond. And I thought he got him unless he just came off the back. That had to be it.
He had to say he was off. So I thought he was clearly out. But maybe he's seen something we didn't.
It's going to bring up Kason Pollock. 1 out, top of the 7th. Grant Baker at first.
Fouled off and out of play over the West Lawrence dugout. And Deans came in throwing strikes. And that's what you ask out of a pitcher, especially late in the game.
That's all you can ask. Come in, fill the zone up, and let your defense work. Jared Dean's done a great job so far.
Already got 2 ground balls out of the first 2 hitters. That one's in the dirt, now 1-1. What I thought was 2 outs. But we do have a runner over at first with 1 out. No runs on 1 hit.
Going to get some better speed over there at first base.
Did you catch that number?
Oh, I did not.
18. That'll be Jason Blash. Another one of those ground balls that he's already got 2 of in this inning would be nice. See if we can get a little double play to get out of this thing.
Yes, sir. Come in, score a run, and get a big win. Yes. Go home getting a heater.
Fastball, thought it was on the black, didn't get the call. 2-1. Very tight zone from this umpire. Swung on and fouled off and out of play. Straight back into the concession stand again.
Evens the count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. And Kason Pollock is making Jared Dean work on the mound.
And the 2-2 pitch. Hit out into right field. Jack Carter comes over and makes the catch for round number 2. I believe that's still Jack out there.
I think it's Colin.
Is that Colin?
It
made a move.
Number 2, Colin Walton. So when Dason left the mound, he went to third. Nolan Sykes went to second, and Colin took a few steps back into right field. So you got 2 outs here. Jordan Hall steps in the box for West Lawrence. Still got Mr. Jace Blash at first base.
And he's off. And here's a throw from Nate. And it was a good one, but it was just up the first base line.
And I know you probably didn't see the end of that play there, Taft, but a great job of Ben-J Nance as he came crashing in very hard. And the ball actually was thrown a little more off target than he thought. And he had to dive to keep that ball from going in the right center gap. And barely got it.
Yeah, I missed that part. As Nate threw a laser down there, it's just a bit up the first base side of the bag. If it's on target, I believe he has his second thrown out runner of the night.
He does.
So West Lawrence has another runner in scoring position. And Dean's first pitch to Hall. Here's a called strike, 0-1. I like what I've seen from Dean so far.
As Jared Dean's turned into be probably our number one guy to defend so far, Taff.
I agree. And that one's hit foul off the hands. And Dean's ahead 0-2 and just need a strike to get out of this inning. And leave another runner stranded in scoring position. And 0-2 swung on and missed, and that'll be out number 3, and that's exactly what Dean did, so great job by Jared. We're going to go to the bottom half of the 7th, still no score. You're listening to Pirate Baseball on 96.7, The Big Wolf.
Nothing beats that ride home after winning the big game, especially if you're riding home in your new ride from Woody Folsom Chevrolet Buick GMC. Woody's highly trained team has been coached to get you the most car for your money and the most money for your car. Let us go to bat for you. Whether you're looking for the latest, greatest, top-of-the-line sports car or a safe, sensible SUV to take the kids to and from the game, you'll find your perfect ride when you talk to Woody. Together, let's drive to Woody Folsom Chevrolet Buick GMC in Baxley.
If you're a Class A CDL holder with at least 2 years of experience, come on out and apply to Williams Brothers Trucking. WBT cares about the safety of their employees, and they want you as a part of their family. They offer great benefits, competitive pay, 401k, health care, and hauls that will have you back home every day. We look forward to working better together with you. Williams Brothers Trucking wants to wish the Appleton County Pirate baseball team good luck this season, and go Pirates.
Hey y'all, this is Appleton County Sheriff Mark Melton, proud supporter of our Pirate baseball team. I want to thank you for giving me the opportunity to serve you as sheriff. I'm seeking re-election and I'm counting on your vote. When it comes to serving and protecting the citizens of Appleton County, my staff and I will crowd the plate and swing for the fences every single time. So help us hit a home run this election season. I'm Sheriff Mark Melton and I approve this message.
Bottom of the 7th, and there is nothing but a bunch of zeros on the board out there, Mason.
Yeah, that it is. I know we're talking about the scoreboard, but I'll acknowledge that from the knees throw from Parker Bryant as he takes over behind the plate, and that young man's, I know this is the first half inning, I'm going to get to see him, but looked pretty solid from right there.
You don't run on him. He taught us that lesson in West Lawrence, and I'm sure he's thrown out a lot of runners in his high school career.
If it's anything like what I just saw, he definitely has.
And that first pitch to Edenfield is up in the zone, but a called strike.
So we've got 6, 7, 8 due up for the Pirates. One run will end this ball game.
Up and away, 1-1. No runs on one hit for the Pirates. No runs on one hit for the Raiders. Goes fastball again, just outside, 2-1. That's a called strike now, 2-2. Strike 3, belt high down the middle, and that'll be out number 1.
Now, batting number 4, Landon Anderson.
Now Landon Anderson will be the hitter to face Baggett. And this is a pitcher that the Pirates seen in the first matchup, swinging a miss by Anderson. Another swing and a miss, now 0-2. So the 0-2 pitch on the way from Baggett. As pitcher-catcher just switch out, don't they? One catches the other. And then when they need some relief, they'll switch. 1-2 to the Pirate DH, Landon Anderson. Hit off the end of the bat, just fouled down the first baseline. And Landon stays alive. Looks like Caden Walls waiting on deck. 1-2, hard ground ball hit over to the shortstop. Good job on the backhand. Throws it across in time for out number 2. Very smooth play there by Jacob Solly. Ranges 2 steps to his right into the 5-6 hole. Smooth backhand. Stops on a diamond. A very strong throw across the diamond. A solid play by any shortstop. He made that look pretty easy. That one's going to miss outside and get to the backstop, 1-0. So we are 1 out away from going into extra innings here, Taft. And at this rate, we might be here all night. Beginning to look that way. So if you're with us, stick it out. You could possibly have some free baseball here as Caden Walls swings through that one. The first strike. Going to even the count at 1 ball and 1 strike. Bottom of the 7th, 2 outs. There's 0-0. Fastball from Baggett is skied into short right field, and that one is off the right fielder's glove as Caden Walls is going to be safe at first base. And Pirates have a little life here with 2 outs, so that's going to go down as an E9. And we'll take it. See if we can find a way to make that hurt. That's going to bring up the 9-hole hitter, Nolan Sykes. And the first pitch to Sykes, a little behind the fastball, 0-1. As Baggett pitches solely from the stretch. You never see him in the windup. I like it. A fastball at the knees, 0-2. I don't expect to see any motion over at first, as we've seen what this catcher is capable of. And that one's in the dirt, gets away from the catcher. And he is going to move up to second. That's a big play. That's a very big play. So your game-winning run is standing 180 feet away in scoring position. You got to think base hit. We're going to try it. Make them throw you out. 1-2. Foul tipped into the catcher's mitt, and that's out number 3. And we have extra baseball for you as long as both coaches have agreed to it, and I'm sure they have. So we'll go into the top half of the 8th. No score. You're listening to Pirate Baseball on 96.7 The Big Wolf.
They take the pain out of propane. Sykes Propane in Baxley is here to take care of all your residential, commercial, and agricultural propane needs. Sykes Propane also sells Warming Trends fire pits, Peterson Real Fire gas logs, Renai water heaters, Generac generators, and True Flame grills and outdoor kitchens. Owners Daniel and Danny Sykes are looking forward to serving you soon. Sykes Propane, located at 2174 Hatch Parkway South in Baxley. Give them a call at 912-367-1151.
There are many ways to establish a working relationship with your bank. Let us help you find the perfect relationship here at Community Bank of Georgia. Our knowledgeable staff is committed to forming a relationship with each customer to provide a sense of unity to obtain the highest level of customer service. Whether you are opening a checking account for your children or opening your first business, experience relationship banking the way it used to be here at Community Bank of Georgia. Come see me, Perry White, or any of our courteous staff at Community Bank of Georgia at 700 West Parker Street in Baxley.
Member FDIC and an equal housing lender.
Omaha Building Systems is proud to support our pirates. They do bid projects and design builds from the site work to the finished project. They can assist with engineering and design to help you build to your needs while cutting unwelcome design costs. Omaha Building Systems is licensed and insured, and they've been in business for over 24 years. Owners Robert Tillman and David Barber are looking forward to hearing from you. Give Omaha Building Systems a call, 912-366-8486.
Livingston's Garage and Wrecker Service is Baxley's trusted auto repair shop. Their skilled and professional team is committed to getting you back on the road without breaking the bank. They do everything from oil changes and tire rotations to battery work and mechanic work, and they offer a 24-hour wrecker service. They even haul heavy equipment. Located on US 1 north of Baxley, Livingston's Garage, locally owned and operated. Give Livingston's Garage and Wrecker Service a call today, 367-2459. That's 367-2459.
Welcome back. We got extra baseball for you as we're in the top half of the 8th. Jared Dean still on the mound, and that'll be a 2-1 count now to Jacob Saley.
Some free baseball. If you're sitting out on the porch in your rocking chair, you might want to grab another cup of coffee. Or if you're sitting inside listening on the app, just go ahead and kick your legs up for another inning of baseball.
2-1's in there for a called strike. At the rate this one's going, it could be a while.
Yeah, you might want to go ahead and make a whole nother pot.
Two breaking ball, could not check his swing, and he caught it. He showed him the ball that he caught it, but he's still going to have to throw it down the first. And he does so, out number 1. Not a bad breaking pitch there from Dean.
One of the better breaking balls we've seen from Dean this year. So it's going to bring up J.J. Giles. Parker Bryant waits on deck.
Good fastball to get ahead early in the count. So Giles, 0-1. Upstairs, 1-1.
Still a ton of zeros on the board, Taft. This has been a pitcher's duel.
Belt high fastball now 1-2 is there's nothing but zeros and 2 1s on the board. No runs on 1 hit for the Pirates and no runs on 1 hit for the Raiders. And yet we're in the 8th.
About as evenly matched as you can see it as that fastball's fouled off over the first base dugout.
And to give you an idea of the last time, it was 15 runs on 12 hits and 3 runs on 3 hits.
A polar opposite is what I'd call it.
Tried to get him with the breaking ball.
Taff, I'll be 100% honest. I don't think I've ever seen our outfield play this shallow. Please take a look.
Which, with a 9-hole hitter, that one's going to be hit foul and out of play.
Our outfield is probably not even at 200 feet.
If that?
If that. That is me being very generous.
190? And this is not the biggest guy in the batter's box. Swung on and fouled off. But if I remember correctly, let me go back and look at my stats. Giles came in and got a hit in his first at bat in that first matchup, and it was into the right center field gap.
And that's where you've got Nance shaded.
It's not going to work this time as he gets the called strike 3 for out number 2.
Oh, that was several inches outside, I thought.
I believe we got a favorable call there, but we'll take it. And now the Raider starting pitcher is in the box. Parker Bryant. Not a bad pitch, just not going to get that call down there tonight. 1-0. And back to the breaking ball, now 1-1. Definitely got some respect for this guy in the box. And it's usually a different pitch sequence every time he comes in. 3 breaking balls in a row, now 2-1.
Very different approach. As this is one of the young men who could very well untie this baseball game with one swing at the bat.
Be impressive to see him do that here in the graveyard. That one's actually behind him, lost a handle on a breaking ball. Three and one the count. 2 outs, no score, top half of the 8th. Got the call, 3-2.
A 3-1 breaking ball. Very, very gutsy call, and it paid off there.
I don't think we threw a fastball in this count, have we? I believe it's been all breaking balls.
A steady diet of breaking balls.
Three and 2. And whatever that was, he lost the handle on it and bounced it in front of home. And that'll be a 2-out walk for Parker Bryant. A 2-hole hitter, McFadden. Did they say 21 is the courtesy runner?
I believe that's what I heard.
That'll be Mason Dunn.
It's going to bring up Reed McFadden.
And the first pitch, fastball's upstairs, 1-0.
2 outs here in the top half of the 8th. If you're just joining us, it is still 0-0. That would explain why we are in the 8th inning. A little free baseball here in Baxley.
There's another one that he started to swing, and I believe it hit him on the hand. As I'm sure you can hear the West Lawrence fans, and I think they have an argument this time.
They do have an argument this time, as I do believe that he did not swing on that pitch.
I don't think he was even close to swinging.
He wasn't.
As that one hit his hand.
And we're going to get a little umpire conference as they're going to meet about it.
So they call it a foul ball, and
It's been bad all night.
As we did get one there, and that one hurt, Taff.
It did. And when it's all said and done, we don't want to see anybody get hurt.
As Mr. McFadden is getting checked out here, looks like we probably are getting a pinch hitter.
Yeah, I believe he's going to have to come out. And that one hit him solid, too. You could hear it.
It was very flush. As that is the first one that I've 100% disagreed with tonight.
I agree.
The other 3 or 4 times, like you said, you hate to see a young man take one off the hand at any point in the game, but the umpires have handled the first few very good. But I do think that they did miss one right there. Number 4.
It'll be Blaine Becker.
It's a baseball name.
Sure is.
So So Blaine Becker is going to come in with a 1-1 count on him. 2 outs, top half of the 8th. Your score is 0-0. It has been nothing but a pitcher's duel here.
One outside now, 2-1. Now we'll move out down the middle. 2-2 now. Runner still down at first with 2 outs and no score. Top of the 8th.
2 hits combined tonight between West Lawrence and Appling County so far.
The runner's on his way to second. Throw down from Livingston as he hesitated a little bit. Is not going to be in time, and it is a 3-2 count with a runner at second.
As he did try to frame that one from the bottom of the zone there, Hare, and I believe that's what caused the disruption and the lack of throw.
So the payoff pitch on the way to Becker. He swung on, little ground ball hit over to the first baseman, Edenfield. He's going to take it himself, touch the bag for out number 3, and no damage done. Going to go to the bottom half of the 8th with a chance to win it. You're listening to Pirate Baseball on 96.7 The Big Wolf.
Play ball! Woody Folsom Ford is always proud to support the Pirates. When it comes to financing, selection, service, and sales, the team at Woody Folsom Ford knows how to hit it out of the park. Round the bases to Woody Folsom Ford in Baxley and see for yourself.
Let's go!
New or pre-owned, bling or budget, big or small, Woody Folsom Ford has them all. And ask about the lifetime powertrain warranty. It all starts when you talk to Woody.
It's gone!
Go Pirates!
Trinity Electrical Services is proud to provide the absolute best in industrial and commercial lighting. Folks from all around trust Trinity. They set the industry standard in industrial and commercial contracting work, including sports field lighting and airfield construction. Give owner Chad Hutchinson a call today. 912-366-7773. Again, that number, 912-366-7773. Trinity Electrical Services, located at 2317 Golden Isles West, Suite 4 in Baxley.
Looking for the perfect manufactured or modular home? Look no further. Introducing Uri's Home Center, your premier manufactured home dealer serving Georgia, Florida, and Tennessee. At Uri's Home Center, we're committed to finding you the ideal manufactured or modular home that fits your lifestyle and budget. Whether you're a first-time buyer, a growing family, or looking to downsize, we have the home for you. Call us today, 912-240-0111, or visit us on the web at uris.com. That's YUREZZ.com. Promotional offers and availability may vary. See store for details.
Identify yourself. WUFE and W244CR. Baxley.
I like them even better now!
The greatest hits of all time. The Big Wolf 96.7.
Bottom half of the 8th here in Appling County. No score, as Colin E. Watson's going to lead things off. Watch the first pitch from Caden Packett. Miss. 1-0 is fouled off and into the net. As Baggett works very quick on the mound. As I mentioned, he's always in the stretch. One way outside, 2-1. Golden opportunity for the Pirates here to try and end this game. We're getting near a MLB game, which is 9 innings. In the dirt now, 3-1, and a leadoff walk to Colin E. Watson would be ideal. That one's right down the middle, 3-2. And we know Colin has one of the better eyes on the team.
He sure does of that.
And that one's going to miss low.
And that is your winning run, Taff.
That is correct. He represents the winning run for the Pirates. It's going to bring up Grayson Hall. Let's see how we choose to play this. we put the bunt on with Grayson, who is a very good bunter, and we do. Low and away, he pulls it back 1-0. West Lawrence coach going to come out and have a chat. So still nothing but zeros on the board. We're in the bottom of the 8th. No runs on one hit for your Pirates. No runs on one hit for the West Lawrence Raiders. Two starting pitchers both dueled it out for about 6 innings apiece. Grayson ahead in the count 1-0. Mound visit finally broke up. Squares around the bunt again. As that one hits Grayson in the helmet.
Here we go. This is going to be an interesting call.
I'm not even going to say nothing. I'm going to let this one play out before.
And I believe they're going to get this call right, Taft. As he was bringing the bat back from the bunt, and usually you and I will both side with the umpire if we do believe it's the correct call. And I mean, we clearly stated that we believe that West Lawrence got snubbed last half inning. They did. And they did. But I think the umpires are going to get this one right. Yeah, that's a good call.
I agree. And, you know, the beauty of 2024 now is all these games are taped and videoed. It's very easy to go back and see. And I think when you look at the video on that, you see that he pulled the bat back.
And it caught him in the helmet.
Absolutely. Very dangerous pitch, too.
Extremely so. That puts your winning run in scoring position. You've got Grayson Hall at first base. I highly doubt we see Grayson Griffith square in the bunt right here.
I don't think you'll see that. But, hey, you never know. So, what you want if you're the Pirates?
This is about as good as we could have drew it up here, Taft.
It is. As the breaking ball, Dason has to duck out of the way, and it's 1-0.
Colony Watson, your winning run standing at second base. He walked and then moved up.
Goes upstairs with a fastball, and it's 2-0. Nate Livingston waits on deck.
So Colin, as I stated before that pitch, he walked and was able to move up on the hit by pitch when Grayson Hall pulled back the bunt attempt and was hitting the helmet. And now 2-0 to the Pirate 3-hole hitter.
Come on, Dyson.
As he had a big hack at that one and fouled it straight back.
Oh, man, no wonder.
Well, I'm still cold over here. No, I got the heater blowing right on me.
I see them hands are shivering. 2-1 here to Dason Griffiths.
2-1 has popped up on the infield, and I believe it's going to be an infield fly, or is it going to get fouled? As he drops it. Whoa. And they're going to get a double play out of this.
And that is your winning run right there, Taft. And that is your ball game.
I'm going to let you explain that. That is something you do not see very often. And the Pirates are going to win this game 1-0.
Wow. So I will explain this in a nutshell. So first and second, nobody out. the umpires had a delayed call on the infield fly because the ball was drifting foul. The ball's got to be in fair territory for that to be called. At the last minute, the third baseman established himself in fair territory about 3 steps in front of the bag. At that time, before the ball came down, they signaled infield fly. Therefore, the batter is automatically out, and the runners can advance at their own risk. Well, the third baseman did botch the fly ball to pop up and dropped it. So Dason is automatically out. Our runner, Grayson Hall, who's at first base, chose to move up to second. The ball beat him there. So that was a force out for out number 2. They forgot how many outs there was and did not realize that the out at second base was only the second out. And Colony Walton rounded third. Nobody at third, and the catcher was about 4 steps in front of home plate. And Coach Griffiths, Colin were on the same page, saw it, and Colony Walton never stopped as he rounded third, and that is how your ball game ended.
That is something you're not going to see very often in this game. So the Pirates are going to get the win by a score of 1-0. We'll take a short break and come back and wrap this one up. You're listening to Pirate Baseball on 96.7 The Big Wolf.
This is Gretchen Bailey, Appleton County Probate Judge. Appleton County has always been my home. The Appleton County Pirates have always been my hometown team. Roots are what bind a community, and they run deep in this Appleton County resident. The Appleton County Probate Court documents your roots, and with each new birth, those roots continue to grow. I desire to honor my roots by serving the citizens of Appleton County. Honor your roots this election. Make your voice heard, and re-elect Gretchen Bailey, Appleton County Probate Judge.
Paid for by the candidate. You've reached Cody's cell phone. Please leave me a message after the beep and I'll call you back. Hey man, listen, I know your trailer's busted and you want to borrow mine, but I'm going to need it this weekend. So just do what I did. Go to Down to Earth Trailers in Baxley. Their parts showroom is huge. They will hook you up with everything you need to get your trailer up and running like brand new. They have a huge selection. They've been in business for over 20 years, so you know they're in it for the long haul. Give Down to Earth Trailers a call at 877-363-3007.
Untangling your headphones, finding the right remote, saying goodbye to your favorite shirt that hasn't fit in 10 years. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with auto owners, insurance doesn't have to be one of them. Auto Owners works with independent agents who live in your community and answer when you call, so you can worry about more important things, like finding a new favorite shirt. That's simple human sense.
See Rents and Rents Insurance on South Main Street in Baxley or call 912-367-1479 for all your insurance needs.
Everyone at South Georgia Insurance Associates wants to wish the Appleton County Pirate baseball team a fantastic season. South Georgia Insurance Associates is an independent agency bringing the best in auto, agribusiness, recreational vehicle, church, flood, and business insurance to Baxley and surrounding areas. They work with many different insurance companies to find a plan that's perfect for you. You can learn more about the services and resources that South Georgia Insurance Associates offers and request a quote online at sgiainsurance.com. That's sgiainsurance.com. Go Pirates!
All right, welcome back. As we're still trying to figure out what exactly happened there in that game, man, it got confusing in a hurry.
It did, and as we went to break, obviously our view is impeded by the catcher and the home plate umpire, and we couldn't see whether or not he touched third or not. And in that case, if he did touch third, then we got a gift. We did. That's as simple as you can put it.
As I think we actually have a video there I'll let you look at.
We are trying to pull it up here. I think we got to archive it first, and then we'll be able to pull it back up and rewind it to where we need to. But neither here nor there, we did have a very, very dazzling end to this game. And that's the only way we can put it.
That is for certain. But as it goes down, as everybody's off the field, the Pirates are going to get the win by a score of 1-0. And I believe we got an interview here. Yes, who do I got? Jared Dean. All right. Had you, Tuesday night, I think it was?
Yes, sir.
So they sent you back over here. Hey, you come in again in a big spot. And again, looked great on the mound, man.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
We're still trying to figure out what exactly happened there in the last half of that inning. I don't think anybody knows. So, hey, but at the end of the day, we got to win 1-0, and we'll take it.
Win is a win.
That is correct. But so again, look good on the mound. You feel good again?
Yes, sir. Thank you.
I think Mason mentioned the last time we talked to you that, you know, we're still kind of looking for that 3 or 4 guy when it comes down to region play, and you keep looking like you're looking on the mound, and it might be your spot.
Yes, sir.
So, congrats on the big win.
Thank you.
And we look forward to seeing you tomorrow night.
Yes, sir. Guys, see you. Thank you.
I don't see Coach Griffiths anywhere yet, but I do see Dason.
Don't ask me what.
I won't. I can assure you, because we don't either. I don't think anybody in the stands knows what just happened.
Yeah.
But we'll go to what did happen. And it was zeros all the way across the board. Man, you come out. That's been 2 outings in a row. I thought you looked excellent on the mound. And I hope we can just keep that going. But that's a pretty good lineup you faced, and you look good.
Yes, sir.
So I guess with all the confusion that's going on, how you feeling going into the rest of the season?
Of course, I'm always confident in my boys and myself. You know, we work our butts off every day, and it's just a long grind. You can't let up. Got to come out here every day, put in the work, and just continue to work.
It is, and I think everybody would have wanted to hit the ball better tonight, but got to give a little bit of credit to the guy on the mound. You was the one in the box that's seen it better than we could, but it looked like he had a good arm.
Yeah, they threw 2 amazing arms at us.
That is. So we'll see if we can get the bats going tomorrow night in Savannah Country Day, I believe is who we got.
Yes, sir.
And we look forward to seeing you down there, Dason.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Mm-hmm. All right. As we are still waiting on Coach Griffiths. And actually, we'll take a short break, and we'll come back right back with the interview from Coach Griffiths. You're listening to Pirate Baseball on 96.7, The Big Wolf.
Getting only one fuel bill a month sure saves time and money, and that's just one of the many benefits since Murray Oil and Omaha Oil have teamed up. The combined businesses mean better pricing on most petroleum products. Be sure to fill up at the convenient key pumps just off South Main Street in Baxley, where all grades of fuel are available. And now when you need diesel, they make it easy to get your DEF fluid at the same time with their convenient DEF pump, only at Omaha Oil. Murray Oil and Omaha Oil, working together to better serve you.
When should you call Lisa Pierce at the Lisa Pierce Agency in Baxley? If you drive this. If you fly this. If you ride this. Lisa Pierce is serious about protecting your business investments and toys. Stop and see Lisa Pierce at 395 West Parker Street in Baxley. Or call her at 912-367-4100. She makes it personal.
Underwritten by Farmers Truck Fire Insurance Exchanges and Affiliates. Products not available in every state.
All right, welcome back. Got Coach Griffiths on the mic here now. It was a long game, bunch of zeros on the board. Didn't hit the ball quite like I think you would have wanted to, or anybody on the team for that matter. But pitching staff looked great all around. Got the win.
Yeah, Jared Dean and Dason did a heck of a job. Kid threw for West Lawrence tonight. Hats off to him, too. He did really well. I'm pretty sure he just committed to UGA a couple weeks back, and I told him good luck on his career. He's a heck of a player. Sometimes you got to win the ugly ones like that, and we didn't have much help from the guys in blue either.
Hey, that's what we've done the last 2 games. Kind of been sloppy at times, but good baseball team find a way to win.
That's right.
And that's exactly what we've done.
Yeah, a couple of other guys got some looks tonight and gained some experience. We had a kid out sick tonight, so we had 2 or 3 new guys in the lineup and got them some ABs, so that's going to be big for us moving forward. So always good to get more guys looks and get more guys work.
That's right.
Yeah, those young guys coming up big, and like you say, getting guys early experience often. And I'll be honest with you, Coach, I'm starting to think Jared Dean's our one guy out of the bullpen right now.
He's doing a really good job, man. The sophomore, he came in some big situations, and he's held his composure, and he did a great job.
Yeah, comes in filling up the zone, throwing a lot of strikes, and just giving us a chance to compete and win at the end of the day. Great job by him. Great job by the Pirates tonight. Like Coach Griffith said, winning another coin flip game, winning another ugly one. But we'll be back at it tomorrow, 5:30, first pitch at Calvary Day in Savannah.
That's right. I appreciate you guys, and as always, go Pirates.
Yes, sir. Thank you, Coach.
Thank you, Coach. Okay. Appreciate it. And what Coach Griffiths just said to us will let us know about tomorrow on the rain chances and the weather coming in, and we'll see how that goes. But, Mason, it's been an interesting night, I guess you would say.
That it has, Taft. And as you were doing the interviews with the players, I actually had a very kind mom right here. She had the iPad for West Lawrence, and she was filming the game live on Facebook. And I took it back, and we were watching the last play. And what we saw, so at the last minute, the umpire signaled infield fly, which at that point negates the force outs, and the runners move up at their own will. Therefore, the tag has got to be applied to the runners. So technically, Grayson Hall moving up from first to second would have been safe there because they didn't tag him. And then Colony Watson, even though they did tag third after the ball hit the ground and he came around third, they tagged third much before he actually touched it. But since the forces negated, they had to tag him. They did not, and Colony Watson touched third and continued running as West Lawrence held the ball at the middle of the infield, thinking that they had got out of the inning or they were safe for the time being. But great job by Coach Griffiths. A good heads-up play right there, and a great job by Colin of keeping his eye on the field and keeping his mind in the game when he could easily just round the third and just stop. But, yeah, we caught a break there, Taft.
Well, that we did. But we'll take it, and we'll try to take it into, I believe it's Savannah Country Day. I think we said Calvary Day just a second ago. But,
oh, yeah, Savannah Country Day. That's on me.
That'll be who we see tomorrow, weather permitting, and that pitch is at 5:30.
Yes.
So please tune in and listen to all the action right here. We also will have it on the app or the website if you can't listen on the radio. That's about going to wrap it up here for us tonight. Appleton County gets a big win over West Lawrence by a score of 1-0 in 8 innings. For Mason Parker, Taft Vaughn, that's going to do it for us. You've been listening to Pirate Baseball on 96.7 The Big Wolf.
You've been listening to Appleton County Pirate Baseball on the Big Wolf 96.7. This broadcast has been brought to you by Community Bank, Rents and Rents Insurance, Sykes Propane, Down to Earth Trailers, Woody Folsom Ford, Woody Folsom Chevrolet Buick GMC, Uri's Home Center, Trinity Electric, Murray Oil, Village Pizza, South Georgia Insurance Agency, Williams Brothers Trucking, Healthy Community Center, the Lisa Pierce Farmers Insurance Agency, and Omaha Building Systems. Thank you to our sponsors.